There's a moment that I'd like to show everybody. This is election night, I believe, shortly after you won. And it looks like you won, Nigel. We talked about that last time. But here you are in a certain forum, and you're urging your colleagues to extend a invitation to then President Trump. Let's take a look at the reaction.
All of us here say we're Democrats. Well, here's a chance to prove it. Let us invite President Trump to come here to this European Parliament. I'm sure as Democrats you'd all agree that what we need to do is to have an open dialogue with the newly elected, most powerful man in the world. And if you throw that rejection back in my face, then you prove yourself to be the anti-democratic zealots that I always thought you were.
Damn, that was good. What happened next?
Well, I mean, the one thing, of course, that the globalists and the socialists and the hard left don't have is a sense of humor, is a sense of irony. They're very, very easy to wind up. They're very easy to upset. But, of course, the serious point is they only believe in democratic elections when the result goes their way. And that, to me, in a sense, has been the biggest nonsense of all since last November. The idea that, oh, isn't Donald Trump dreadful? He's questioning the validity of an election. They spent 4 years questioning the legitimacy of Trump. We saw the Mueller inquiry, the Russia hoax. We had the same thing here with Brexit. 3.5 years they frustrated us over Brexit. And the truth is that globalism is more about bureaucracy than it is about democracy. And I have to say, this impeachment process in America is now over. Donald Trump is the leader of all of us in the world that believe in the nation state and not artificial structures. And huge speculation here, as there is in America. Will Trump run again? Should the Republican Party get rid of him? And I have to say, I thought to myself this morning, who else does the Republican Party have with his personality, his energy, his vigor, his charisma, and his courage? And if they can find someone better than that, the Republicans are doing very well. I suspect they can't.
Only 74, too. 4 years, he'll be Joe Biden's age in 4 years.
And here's a funny thing, Greg. All through my life, I've watched American presidents, British prime ministers, and they served their 4 years, their 8 years. And at the end of it, they've aged about 40 years, and yet Trump, at the end of 4 years, looks more energetic and fitter than he did when he started. So I think physically, mentally, he is absolutely in shape to go for it again in 2024. And as I say, if the Republicans think they've got someone better, well, I tell you what, it's going to be one hell of a person.
So I saw him about a week ago yesterday, and you're right about he's lost some weight. He looks fantastic, and he's on top of everything, and his spirits are very high. And this is before he was acquitted. Hey, real quick.